Hola, you guys. Hola. Hey, Maisie. What's up, D? Hola, you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hey, Tiana. So today, y'all already know what we talking about. Hey, Chef Jay. Chef? Is that Chief or Chef? Okay, I think our guests are here, so let me add them in. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of You Are Now Talking to a G. I'm your girl Eka G, and I have some guests, some dope ass guests for y'all today. I have a co-host. I got a dope ass co-host. I have some dope ass guests. Hey,
Hi.
What's up?
Let me get a filter on here,
Girl,
bitch.
yeah, do you?
So,
Brittany.
hi.
You back on live?
Hi, guys.
I know. I was surprised they let me go live, bitch. I was like,
Oh, for real? Because they took you off live too?
yeah, they do that to me all the time because of OnlyFans and stuff.
Oh, girl. We're going to have to talk about that.
They be hate.
Hey, Brittany's
Y'all
people
good.
up in here.
Hi, Brittany. I'm Reem. I don't think I've ever met you before.
Yes, why
We
don't
met
you
before at
actually,
the brunch.
why don't you guys you did it? You met her before?
I'm asking.
Oh.
What brunch? Lily's brunch?
Oh, I did go to Lily's brunch.
Might have been Lily's brunch. Shout out to Lily Ennis. She's amazing.
All right, so why don't you introduce yourself first, Brittany, and what you do, where you from?
All right. My name is Brittany Jay. Hey, everybody. I'm born and raised in Bridgeport. I am a personality / producer, TV producer, and that's it.
And Reem?
I am Reem. They call me Reem The Dream. I am a model, bartender, bottle girl, promoter, MC, whatever you want that day.
whatever gets to that bag.
Yeah, I'm from Meriden. Nobody really is from Meriden like that, but I'm from Meriden, so Connecticut.
I didn't even know you were from Meriden.
Yes, girl.
All right, y'all. So I see Brittany got her cup. Reem, you not sipping on nothing?
Girl, I can't drink.
Oh, you still can't drink?
No, I was in a really bad car accident in June, for those who don't know. But I broke my jaw in 3 places. I'm still recovering. And I have metal hardware in my face, holding my jaw together basically like this, and then right here. So they said I couldn't drink for 6 weeks. Tomorrow makes 6 weeks, bitch.
Oh, tomorrow. So tomorrow we turn it up.
I'm
Yes.
crying.
Ask me next week at the club near you.
Yes, you do have her comeback party. Where is it?
It's gonna be at Legacy Lounge September 3rd. I would love to see everyone there. Thanks for letting me shout that out, real man.
Yes, no, God was definitely with Reem. We are
For
so
real.
happy.
Yes, thank you.
All right, now today we gonna get straight into it, y'all. We talking about friends today. I feel like I always see a lot of posts about friends, like people not being good friends, people not showing up to their friend's birthday. You know what I'm saying? Just all, and ever since COVID, I feel like it's even more. Everybody rolled their eyes when it was the birthday. So, do you guys consider yourselves to be low maintenance friends or high maintenance friends?
Brittany, you can go first. Go ahead.
I'm definitely a low maintenance friend. You don't gotta worry about me. You know where I'm at. You know my number ain't changed in however many years. I'll see you when I see you. I love you. If you need me to hold you down, I got you. But I do not need to be up in your face. Like, I really don't.
Same.
I'm the same way. Like, I'm the type, like, we can go months without talking. When we see each other, it'll probably be the same vibe. I think, and when it comes to the birthday thing, I don't know why people get so, I understand, I get it. Like, why people don't, like, fuck with people if they don't show up for their birthday. But with me, that's why I just base my birthday around myself and my close friends that I know. Like, on my birthday, it was just me and my 4 lifelong best friends. And it was the best. Like, I was so happy. So
I'm the same way now. Like, I base my birthday around what I want to do. Like, and if you don't show up to my birthday, like, I'm perfectly okay with that. Like,
right.
We all have stuff going on.
Like, as long as I'm there, that's all I'm there.
Like, whose birthday is it?
Exactly. Like, I mean, it would be nice, but I'm sure I'm not gonna even notice probably.
Exactly.
That's fucked up. Oh well. So I did ask, would either of you have a threesome with a friend and your man? Reem,
you
first, said no. I say no. No.
Hell no. Like,
I'm not doing it.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not opposed to a threesome. Like, we could go find somebody, you know, like on vacation maybe or whatever the case may be. But my friend, bitch, and my man, like, no. Like,
yeah, I'm not doing that.
So no.
Brittany, you not doing that?
Oh, I'm agreeing with her. So there's probably one friend that I would do a threesome with, but I would have to be the third because y'all got me fucked up.
Oh, so it would have to be your friend and their man, not you.
Yeah, it could, cause I trust me. Like, I trust me to mind my business after.
Right? Exactly.
Right.
But if I'm the other way, like, bitch, my body's heating up right now. Just thinking about the potential.
That's what I'm saying. And then, like,
I can't do it. I can't even do it with a non-friend, with whoever my nigga is. I can't do it.
Like, you can't be close by. Because if
it would have to be
close
somebody
by,
that
you're
flew
gonna start
in.
cheating with the bitch. Like,
yeah,
I can't do it. Somebody asked me for the story already. I can't believe we talking about this already. Somebody asked for the story.
I want to know the story too. That's why I started this.
It's a story like this happened in real life.
Disclaimer: I call it a fake threesome because no penis entered my vagina.
Okay.
But I say it was a threesome because it was some dick out and 2 females. All right. So basically what happened was, is this dude that I trust. Like, he's so honest with me. Like, he can pretty much get me to do anything. Like, at least one time he can get me to do anything. Like, so boom, we link up. He like had his plug at the bar, so we were able to stay after. He didn't tell me what was going on. There was a girl that was still there. Normally it's just me and him. I'm like, who the fuck is this bitch in the booth? Like, why is she still here? Like, so okay, I see what the fucking vibes is giving. So I'm with emphasis to leave. Like, well, bitch, you ain't gonna outleave me. I'm staying until you leave, bitch. So I'm still here now. Now it's 2:00 in the morning. I'm still outside. So anyway, we got drinks, we got music going, whatever. And he starts touching on me while she's there. So I'm like, I know, I already see the vibes. Here's what he fucked me up at, okay? Because my nipples is mad sensitive, okay?
Oh, shit.
So if you start playing my titties, we have problems, okay? So he starts playing with me, whatever. He tried to get the girl to join in. Like, she started rubbing on me. So I'm like, yo, this shit is still a lot. Like, I don't think I'm drunk enough of this. Like, I need that minute. I need that minute, bitch. Okay? Like, what is going on? So we end up moving like to this little booth area, whatever, and we're going at it. So what happened was, he know the titties is the key. Like if my drawers ain't down yet, like the titties is the key. So they was both on one of my titties. Bitch, I never had nobody suck my titties. Like 2 people suck my titties at the same time before.
That's it.
Right? I mean, that sounds like
I'm looking down like, what the fuck? And the girl, shorty was getting, she was getting it in. She was getting it on the right.
Let me find out, bitch.
So that's what happened. So that's how it started. So at some point, the dick come out, right? So I remember backing down from a challenge. Okay.
See, that's why
you already know how
I can't do it. Cause time out, dick sucking contest, I'm winning.
So listen.
Well, you gotta make sure you win.
And first, like, this dude, I've done this with him for years, like our sexual whatever. Like, this is for years. My first instinct was, I don't want to see her do it. Like, the whole time it was a competition, and that's what I don't like. So I did not want to see her do it. So I'm jumping on that shit. Like, what's up? And I'm gonna try to make you come before she even get a chance. Like, we're not even about to play this game, baby. I'm telling Victoria about this shit. Like, mind you, me and this nigga was not even together. So can you imagine if my birthday, somebody gonna have to die. So anyway, right? So he made sure it's her turn. She get her little turn, right? Now I already know what he like. I already know he feeling it, whatever. When she went, that nigga moaned once. I looked up at him like,
oh, you like that?
That's
bitch,
what we
you
doing?
Bitch-ass nigga.
That's what we doing? I took it back. This bitch gotta go. I'm finishing you off. I don't give a fuck what the fuck going on. I'm finishing you off. Nobody's getting another chance, nigga.
Yo.
It was even to the point where, now mind you, I have never like seen like another girl's clitoris. I've never eaten, lick, kiss, suck, and I won't. That's not a plan in my life, right?
Yeah.
Like, but nipples, whatever. Some niggas like they nipple suck. So I play with the girl titties. Niggas try to play with her titties. No, these my titties. Like, you're bugging. Like, you're really bugging. Like, I'm all over the place. Like, I'm an octopus. I got this over here. I got this over here. Like, nobody's doing nothing but me. Like, y'all are bugged the fuck out.
Yo, what?
So then, I see him pull out a condom. I'm looking like, we don't use condoms. So who the fuck is the condom for?
You're extra
The night's
slow,
over.
I swear.
At this point, the night is over, baby. Because I'm not about to watch you fuck somebody else. I'm sorry, Prince. I'm sorry, King. I'm sorry, Princess. This shit is over. Mind you, and I was lit, but I was not.
Queen.
Huh?
I said, sorry, King. Sorry, Queen.
Yeah, like, this is over. Like, it was fun. It was cute. Thanks for the titty licks, but no,
cute.
I gotta go. I gotta go. Like, this is over. Like, this is over. Like, no.
Nah. Was she? So did you guys speak after that? You and her?
So, okay, so me and her hadn't spoken after, but it'd be like tell her I said hi. I'd be like, stop telling that girl that you on the phone with me. Like, I don't got time.
Oh, no.
Because that's what happened. Like, you know, niggas that they sell a little something, whatever, so they know mad people. So she's one of the people that she was a client.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be all the time, but it would be sometimes. He'd be like, remember the girl? Like, you don't even got to tell me. If you say a girl told me hi, I already know who it is. Like, this same nigga almost had me in a throuple. Like, this is how
that's
wrapped
up. What I was going to say, right? Like, I never had a threesome, but my ex, like, I love that man so much. And, like, he would take me everywhere, treat me like a queen. I didn't need to ask for shit. Like, you know, even, I'm a stripper. And he would sit in a strip club with me while I fucking danced. He would take me to work, wait for me outside. Like, yo, like just, like, top tier. But he had a whole family. Like, baby mother, son. And, like, you know what I'm saying? It came to the point where, she left.
She's gonna come back. She's gonna come back.
Okay. So, like, he had a whole family and shit. And it was just, like, at first, the baby mother started calling me, like, she would call the hotel we was at. She would call his phone, my phone, all this shit. I finally started answering. At first, it was on some rowdy shit, like, bitch, pick up the fucking phone. If that's your man, answer the phone, blah, blah, all this crazy shit. Then, we were together for a minute still. Like, it did not matter. Like, the bitch did not, we was on some I don't care shit. Oh, you missed it, Brittany. Long story short, the bitch started calling me and shit.
I heard it, but my thing froze. I didn't see me, but I heard everything you said.
Okay, all right. So, at first, it was like that. But and she would get so tight because she would tell me mad shit, and I would still just be like, I'm not gonna shit on him. Like, I'm still not gonna tell you shit. I'm still not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Then she called me, like, it was like last August. Me and him broke up in October over this was God. But in August, she calls me like, I'm like, hello? She's like, hello? I'm like, who's this? She's like, the person you hate. I'm like, girl, I don't hate nobody. Who the fuck is this playing on my phone? And she's like, such and such. I'm like, what's up? She's like, I'm not calling you for the usual bullshit. I'm calling you because we're being cheated on.
Where?
It's the
way God. She said, we.
Because it can't be a third bitch.
You're by yourself.
It can't be a third bitch.
So she's like, and so basically her idea was, she was just like, I know that he wants us to be together. Like, he wanted us to be together the whole time. Like, she was like, so, he's doing this, that, and the third. Sent me videos, pictures. I'm talking about real, like, because they owned a house, but he had another apartment, like, that they first lived in. And that's why I always was convinced that he wasn't with his bitch, her big mom, because he would always be at this apartment, sleeping with me on the phone, all this type of shit. He's from Houston. So she sent me videos from the apartment, like security camera videos, him fucking other bitches, him eating pussy.
No!
Like, so the conclusion that the reason why she's calling me is to say, like, so basically I was trying to see if maybe we could figure this out so that we could.
We gotta do something about this, sister.
Yeah,
wife.
she's like, let's just, let's see.
Wife.
No, we sister lines.
The crazy thing is, I was with it. Like, I was like
who this third bitch?
She was like, y'all fly everywhere, all over the country together, so that could be all time. And then sometimes we go, when he's home, that's our time, and sometimes we'll go on trips together. I was like, let me see what is info. But the thing was that she not gay, and I'm not fucking gay. So what the fuck?
Who's eating pussy all the time? Who's doing that?
If you see sis and you see me, you're gonna be like, Reem, what the fuck? Like, no. So anyway, long story short, we ended up bonding a lot. We ended up talking on the phone. It became a thing to where we would be on FaceTime, me, him, and her. Like, we had a group chat, me, him, and her. Like, we're on a triple subject, sis. Skin by skin.
We talking about it. We talking about friends. Why we wouldn't do it?
Yeah.
Why we wouldn't have threesome with friends?
It ended up just like being that something else happened in my life, and it caused me and him to break up. So she's like, wait, I just got us together. Like, why is y'all? She was trying to fix it between me and him and everything. Like, I swear to God, you would not. Do you believe me that this girl still calls me to this day? Like, she still calls me.
Oh, you guys are friends. You guys have a bond.
That's your bitch.
She checks on me. He don't talk to. I miss the shit out of my ex. Do you know he don't call me, but his bitch do? Fucking sad.
No.
Yeah. So.
Well, so you also say you're a stripper. So, do your friends like bring their dudes around to see you strip?
Let's talk about it.
Like, do they bring them to the club?
Like your friends,
or do they get jealous?
Yeah,
I've had girls that I'm cool with bring like they like I have friends that are lesbians, and they'll come and they'll both like I'll shake ass on both of them. Like, they'll throw money on me. I've had girls that I'm cool with bring not their actual dude, like, but a guy that they're dating. Yes, they stood together. They asking questions in the comments. Yes, they stood together. But anyway, they stood together. I said, let me remove myself. But yeah, I've had guys come with my home girl, and they throw money on me, and I be looking like, is this I be trying to ask her on the low, like, are you fucking him? Like, is this your nigga? And they'll be like, no. And then it'll be fine, like, but I think that it's easy to like separate like a regular person when they're like your friend, and like when she's at work stripping, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. Yeah. But I mean, I don't think nobody feels uncomfortable like that with me. And maybe they trust. Maybe I'm trustworthy like that. But like, I've never had an issue like where they're like, oh no, come on, we leaving. It really be the strangers that be like that.
Well, so speaking of trustworthy, was there ever a time when you actually found out that your friend was like an undercover hater?
Oh, bitch.
No?
Hell yeah!
I can share. I'm about to say.
I can share a story.
Yes, let's hear it.
I can share a story. So one day I was at the salon getting my hair done. You know what I'm saying? This was years ago. I get a text message from one of my friends, like my closest friend at that time. And it was a screenshot of me from Instagram and her talking shit. So she had sent me the text.
By accident!
That's fucking crazy. So how did you resolve it? Like, did you just cut her off immediately? Did y'all argue? What happened?
Nah,
so I sent question marks. I sent question marks, like, and she was like, oh my God, you didn't, because it was a picture of me on set of the K. Michelle show.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh my God, you didn't tell me you was going to the K Michelle show." I was like, "No, what's all that about?
No,
What's
bitch,
the rest?"
no.
She tried the fuck out of that.
So yes,
No.
I did cut her off. And I'm the type of person, like, I just cut you off, like, no talking, no nothing, like, that's it. Are y'all like that, or what do y'all do?
I
Y'all
found out
just cut
somebody
them off?
didn't fuck with me through the grapevine, and I just left it where it was at. It was nothing to talk about. Like, somebody else told me that a friend of mine said she don't fuck with me, and the person that told me it, I trusted them, so I'm like, say less. We could just leave it where the fuck it's at.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't even a question, like, cause you didn't even feel the need to tell me that. Like, the last time I saw you, we was cool. So why would those words come out your mouth? Delete.
People are weird.
Weird
like,
as fuck.
Like,
So
my
do you?
story about like a girl being a hater is ties into the clingy ass friend story. So we gonna wait for that one.
No. Well, you know what? Let's talk about that because Ashley's actually in here. So Ashley commented on my post and she said, "I tend to run into women who think I'm their man instead of their friend." And those are the friends who are super clingy. Now, these are high maintenance friends, basically.
High maintenance.
The high maintenance friend is the one who needs a lot of attention. They need contact daily. They need you to, to be included in everything that you do. So tell us about your clingy friend. And do you guys like high maintenance friends?
No. If you're gonna be my friend, you have to understand me and my personality. Like
me personally. Sorry, go ahead. I don't want to cut you off.
No, you're good. A person who, to me, is high maintenance also kind of has more than one person they could go to, too. So you can take a break. Because if you have to just talk to somebody, you talking to other people. So let me be where I'm at. And we could come back around when I come back around. Because I know you got other people to talk to. Because there's no way you die high maintenance and I'm the only person you talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's what I say, too. And, like, no, but Reem, tell us your story about your clingy friend so we can keep talking about this.
This bitch was fucking crazy, y'all. Like, she was crazy. So, okay, we met in New York. I was doing this power shoot, and she was the makeup artist. It was a bunch of porn stars, at the time, I wasn't an OnlyFanser. It was a bunch of, like, OnlyFansers. Like, this was, like, during the pandemic, when people were doing shit in, like, hotel rooms and shit, like power shoots and shit like that. I'm looking at the fucking...
Well, because Tiny's in here. Tiny said, "Eka, you know I'm a high maintenance friend."
We ain't judging you, sis. Just don't be like this girl. Let me tell you.
She said, "I'm medium maintenance." I'm crying.
She was a makeup artist. She had told me at the time I was thinking about dancing, so she was like, "Oh, you should come to the club where I dance at, blah blah, Show Palace in Queens." Boom. We did not. That was in like January. We didn't see each other again until like June, July. This one became like real close friends because she was also a photographer. And so I shot with her. She's like, "Oh, you should come. You should come." Tell me again about the club. I come. When I started dancing, long story short, she didn't want me chilling with nobody else. She was like, she had a crib in Miami and a crib in Yonkers. She's like, the first time I ever stayed out there and shit, I'm like, "Yo, find me a hotel that I could go to, like, and I could pay cash or something, because I kind of only had cash. Find me a hotel." "Oh, no, we're going to go to my crib. I'm the type, I like to be by myself. At any point, at the end of the night, whenever, I'll go on vacation with my friends, but I still want my own room. Or, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just like to be by myself sometimes, like, at the end of it all. So I'm like, "Oh, find me a hotel room. And she just kind of got tight after, like a little bit. Like, she was like, "I mean, if you want to go spend the money, you can, but I'm telling you could just stay here." I'm like, "All right." So she made it like a habit, kind of like, "I don't want you staying. When you're in New York, you gotta hit me up and you gotta stay at my crib. When you're in Miami," she had a crib in Miami too. "When you're in Miami by yourself, when you're not with your nigga, I want you to stay with me." It would be to the point where we would go to Miami, me and my man, like my ex that I was just talking about, and she would be like, "I'm not mad that you're with your boyfriend. I'm mad that y'all are not with me." Like, she wanted me to hang out with her, even with my, like. And I look at it back now, there's so much shit that he would be like, "Babe, let's go do this." And I'd be like, "No, I'm waiting for such and such. No, I want to wait for," like a fucking idiot. Like, this bitch was just, she was like kind of manipulative. Like, really, really good. Yeah. So, because I didn't want to hurt her feelings like that, but she was like really obsessed with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, So long story short, we were going through some shit, me and my nigga at the time. And so I was cool with her. Like I was really entertaining that whole let's hang out all the time. We would be at the strip club. She would get jealous if I let other bitches count my money. Like she would get jealous if I was dancing with other bitches. Like, oh, you never want to go on stage with me, but you want to go on stage with these other bitches and blah blah.
Wow.
Yo, she was just like so jealous, and this is what I can't. Like I used to, bro. Like I'm not your man. Like
she really thought you was her nigga. That's crazy,
bro. It was crazy. So me and my man was going through some shit to where I wasn't even going to work. I wasn't really like interacting with people. When I'm sad, I don't like company. Like my misery don't like company. Like let me go through my shit. I'll reemerge a better person. Like just let me go through what if I reach for you, I reach for you. But I'm the type like even if you come to try to help me, I'm not even gonna accept it. Like I'm just like that. I don't know why, but so long story short,
you self-sufficient.
Yes.
That's how I am. I'm like, all right, I don't need none of that extra shit. Like I'll come back when I can come back.
Yeah. Like my mom and dad live in DR, so I don't even talk to my mom every fucking day. Why the fuck would I talk to you every day?
Same. Wait, but pause right there because I'm the same way. Like growing up, even though I lived in the same household with my mother, like we didn't have full conversations daily. You know what I'm saying? I would be in my room or doing whatever I did. So I always thought that maybe high maintenance friends are the type of people who came from like super small families. Like, cause I always had cousins. I always had aunts and uncles. I always had like such a big family that like it wasn't really about friends when I was younger. Like on the weekends, I didn't really need friends. Like I just hung out with my cousins. So I always thought that people who are super high maintenance call their friends daily are like people who maybe came from like smaller families.
Yeah, that's valid. I think it's a combination. It could be a smaller family, but it also could have been they were in a big family and got drowned the fuck out. Like, and so they need the attention. I feel like it can go both ways. Because one of my friends, she was like that. I had mad siblings, all this other shit. But it's like, go home. Like, why do you need to just be outside today? Like, it's really okay. Like, you have mad cousins.
People are crazy.
But you still needed to be in the middle of everything. So I think it could go both ways.
Yeah.
So like, I'm trying to add Asia because Asia is someone who is a little different than us. She is someone who feels like you should be in contact, you know, daily, weekly with your friends. I sent you a request, Asia. Here she goes.
Hi.
So when I was a kid, when I was like a teenager, I really was the high maintenance friend. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I was like, oh my God, be my friend. And you do make a valid point that maybe it is like the kids that's kind of, you know, from a smaller family, et cetera, et cetera. I only have one sibling. But I don't know. I've always been the type of person where I'm like, when I'm in it, I'm in it. And I won't say I treat my friendships like my relationship, like, oh, you my girlfriend, boyfriend type shit. But I bring like my loyalty. It runs far with me. So I'm like, yo, we got to match each other's energy. That's how I feel. So I feel like I'm a medium maintenance friend because it's like, if I'm showing up for you, I can pick up for you. When it matters, like there's people that be like, yo, because that birthday shit is like, but it's like the times I need you where it's kind of like the bad shit. Like I'm not here for the turn up. Like I don't really need a whole bunch of people to be for the turn up.
Wait, let's talk about that 1 second. Tiny said, what's your sign, Asia?
A Libra.
What are all you guys signs?
Hey, honestly, it's so funny because I have a best friend that's a September Libra.
I'm a September Libra.
And she's not a medium maintenance. She's a low maintenance friend. Even though
sometimes I don't even want to talk. Like I know you might need me. You call me, but like,
so Brittany, what sign are you?
I'm a Taurus.
Oh,
I don't know what that means.
I'm a Sagittarius, you guys.
Okay.
And honestly, my Taurus best friend is so. My Taurus best friend is.
I love Libras.
A friend that be like, I'm not
Libra women. Libra women.
What? What'd you say, Asia?
Libra women. What?
I love Libra women. I don't like Libra men.
I said I have a one of my best friends is a Taurus and she's very low maintenance. Like, but she's that friend that shows up when it matters. Like we in a group chat, sis will not respond to nothing we talk about. We making plans to go on a vacation.
That's me all day.
It's just like, tell me when to book the flight.
That's me
talk
all
about
day.
that,
Like,
though.
you need me to pull up, I'm pulling up. But
And that's
I'll
exactly
catch
how
up on the group chat later. That's
Let's
definitely
talk
me all
about
day.
that because I have a story and I want to know what you guys, since we have low maintenance and Asia, I'm sorry, but I would consider you to be high maintenance.
No. She medium.
No,
She
because
medium.
now to me, I'm like, yo, I live with one of my best friends, and me and her talk maybe like once a week. Like, I'm not on that level no more. Like, as a teenager, I felt like, yo, y'all supposed to be my other whatever. Like, I want to talk to my mother. Like, I want to talk to my sister. Like, my best friend's supposed to be like this.
So then if somebody doesn't come to your birthday party, how do you feel?
I can hold you. My birthday is a holiday. But
Period.
But
if
I
somebody don't
understand
make it to my birthday, it's like you missed out. Like, honestly, you don't make it to my birthday.
No, honestly,
Honey said end of the world.
that's how I am now. Like, honestly, the last 2 years, like, I did get like that. Like, the last 2 birthdays, I was like, I'm not playing this shit. Y'all bitches figure it out. And if I don't see y'all, that's on y'all. But I used to be on, because to me, I'm literally selfless 364 days, 365, but it's a leap year.
Okay.
So give me my birthday. I don't ask nobody.
So let's say that. Let's say that, right? You're selfless all these times. Let's say your birthday's coming up, and one of your closest friends is in a terrible place in her life. She's broke. She's heartbroken. Something is going on where she's in a really bad space. You're still gonna hold it against her that she doesn't.
I know that life happens, but it's about communication. If you dead ass be like, girl, you know, I'm be like, yo, I don't even expect you to come, or I'll be the friend that be like, you need money, like, girl, I'ma get you right. Like, if I really want somebody there, and I feel, and they tell me like, yo, for this reason I can't be there, and it's something I could fix, I will fix it. But if you literally can't come, you really just not in a mind space, you feel like you can't do the whole turn up because you're not there, that's fine. But to not show up, not say nothing or nothing, that's what I have a problem with. To me, it's the communication. Like, you can't call me your best friend, and I don't know what the fuck going on with you.
Beautiful Sands, who's my cousin, she said, to me, it's just not somebody. It's more like if a best friend or very close friend doesn't show it, then that pisses me off. Now, I want all three of your opinions on this, but I will say, she said, if it's my best friend, right? My best friend, the person that I consider to be my best friend, is a woman named Jessica. Jessica has not been to my birthdays the past, I don't know how many years I haven't been to hers. So I feel like, is that what defines a friend? Let's start with Reem. We're gonna go to Brittany and then Asia. So Reem, do you feel like your best friend has to be there for your birthday?
It's different with me because my best friends I have 4 best friends that are my, like, one of them are from kindergarten, the other one is like my family. You know, I got 4 girls that are like my Sex in the City clique. And I grew up in the nightlife. Like, the nightlife is my like ongoing career. It's like what I do. And they are all girls that don't do the nightlife like that. Like, they don't come out, they don't go to events, they don't attend my events. And I know that other people would feel that's personal. Like, they'll be like, bitch, this is what I do. You don't never come to none of my shit. Like, but so usually what I do for my birthday is an event. So I don't expect them to come unless they say they will and they're up for it that one time, because my lifestyle is totally different than their lifestyle. One of them is about to be married. The other one has a man and 2 kids. The other one got a man and 1 kid. And the other one is just now single. Literally, like, this week she's single. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's a little different for me because what I do for my birthday.
Something else though? What y'all do?
Right. Y'all could do dinner.
They'll come. Vacations, they will come. Like, little weekend getaways, they'll come. Like, this past birthday, what we did was, and I appreciated it so much, like, we all went to my best friend's house, because since they're my best friends, they're also good friends, and it was just us 5, and we had cake, and it was, my son was there, the other babies were there. Like, that's what I enjoy. I enjoy doing what we all enjoy together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But my birthday was at night, and I went by myself. They all stayed behind. And I was like, you know.
What about you, Brittany?
So we're talking about birthdays still, correct?
Yeah.
So I never really make a big deal out of my birthday. the past few years, I've done more. So last year, it was a group of us. We all turned up for everybody's birthday. And some ages were like very important. Some ages were not very important. Every single birthday that year, I'm like, okay, we going on this Jaguar. We going on this Azul. You need money for the cake. You need da 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 da. My birthday came. It was a bottle of Casamigos and some fucking like frozen, like good food, but frozen food from like BJ's. So because I'm low maintenance and because I didn't specify what I wanted, I didn't say like, oh, this is what I want to eat, da 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 da. But it was just like I just felt that the energy was not matched the same. When I'm like, nigga, like what? Like I put up bread, like I'm here. What the fuck? So this year it was more like I just chill with my sister, my cousins. We did a couple little things, but as far as friends go, I'm like, well, I'll be here. You could pull up.
Exactly.
I didn't make it a whole like I didn't try because every time I try, I feel like I'm gonna let the fuck down. So I know that the people that were around, like in the event that something was going on outside of my birthday, like I really needed to talk or whatever the case, like we good. But that birthday shit, man, like I don't want to put that much pressure. Like I don't want to put that much on one day, even though it means a lot to me. If I'm making something to me, like it's gonna hurt my heart if y'all don't really come through for me. So that shit, like I said, I didn't ask specifically, but it low key got me tight. Like, bitch, why the fuck I ain't get a Jaguar for my motherfucking birthday?
So what about Asia?
Like I said, the last few birthdays, I was just like, I'm not planning shit. I'm not gonna make sure that everybody here at this time. Y'all want to do something with me? Y'all let me know. Y'all planning? I'm gonna show up. I feel like I said, like my birthday is a holiday. Like that's that one day. I'm not even. I'm not gonna hold you. October 1st to November 1st. That's my birthday.
That's
But if
you better pull up the something, bitch. Like
you better pick a day. Hello, 4 weekends. Damn,
You got time.
Hella time, and you had all year. October.
So here's my
but
thing.
for me, it's like I love holidays. I love birthdays. Like I like planning shit for people. Like that's what I like to do. So I don't have a problem planning your birthday. So it's just like, bro, like she was saying, like that should be a given. So you forgot about the Jaguar. You forgot, and I know you still got the bottle on your mantle. What? It's just like it's a common sense thing. They be lacking the common sense.
Here's my thing. Rihanna says definitely felt that energy definitely doesn't match. You can go so hard for people and they don't do the same. Yeah. Now, I agree with that. But here's my perspective. If you see that someone is not going the same for you and it hurts your feelings, as an adult, is it not your responsibility to A, talk about it, communicate that, and B, if you feel that's not going to change, find a better friend for you.
Yeah.
And why would you continue to complain about that when whoever's in your life is in there because you chose that? Right. You chose them. So for me personally, like it doesn't bother me when people don't show up for my birthday, even if it is my best friend. I remember my last birthday, Shaquita, who's also one of my best friends, she let me know like I may not be able to come. Girl, that's fine. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're adults. We got shit going on. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't hold that against her.
That know that they ain't never gonna show up and they wait to the last minute. Or it's like, when I told you to invite 6 months ago, your ass wasn't gonna be around. Yeah. Like, bro.
Yeah.
It's like you can't always like. There's no way every time something going on last minute, your ass can't show up.
But that's why I don't put expectations on nobody no more. Like,
no, but that's true. But the thing is, like you were saying, like it's all about communication. Like, I'm a fucked up friend to be like, bitch, you didn't come to my birthday because you was broke. You a broke ass bitch. Like, bitch, I'm broke too. Hell. No. Like that would be crazy. But if you dead ass told me, or like say we was discussing it, you like, yeah, whole time you knew you wasn't coming. But we all talk about next week. That's weird. And if it's a recurring thing, like that's weird. But to me, I feel like all my friendships, like my friendships now, I've created like, I'm not gonna say soul ties, but like you feel me? Like I chose my friends. Like I chose them because I didn't had too many shitty ass friends in the past. I was like, you can't call everybody your best friend.
No.
My thing is, right? Like my friends that like my friends ain't never go nowhere. It's always the new bitches. Like
That's true.
I was just talking about. It's always the new bitches that come in my life. We was mad cool, mad close. We doing shit together. All the shit they party with me, the shit that my best friends don't do, and then we always end up falling out. And I mean, it is crazy because new energy in your life will have you thinking like, is it me? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Oh my God, it be the is it me
your
for me, bitch.
character.
That
So
shit will
let's
have
talk
me in a
myself,
full on
like,
depression.
I had to
So
stop
actually,
myself, like,
we're gonna talk about that. Asia, I'm gonna bring you back later if you're still on. We're gonna add someone else who had something to say about this.
Tahi said, "Nah, it be the old ones." I'm screaming.
Sometimes it do. The only reason why I will agree with the old ones thing is because as you get older, like y'all be in the same rhythm,
Everybody
rhythm.
grow
But
at the
then you start learning how you are as an adult and what you like, what you don't like, and you start seeing like who they are and how it relates to who you are.
Yeah.
And that's when shit get real fucked
and
up.
that's when you gotta communicate and like Sting, we don't gotta be best friends.
100% gotta communicate. 100%.
Yeah.
But
Girl.
But I think
that's when you
also
learn. You like,
happens to
and that shit hurts because you be like, bitch, when did we ever have problems? Like, how long has this been a thing? Like,
but
have
you
you been
know
holding
what?
on to that? Like, it be deep.
I think that also ties into how much you speak and how much you interact. Because I've gone like, you know, like when you have like spaced out like friendships, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we talk here and there. We're here for each other when we need each other. Our kids know each other. My kid calls you auntie. Your kid is calling me auntie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all this shit. You don't really like get into big fights. But when you go on a trip for 7 days straight, and you're like,
you really seeing them.
bitch, I can't take you for 48 hours straight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
a
me.
fact.
So just Fallon. Hey, this is Jen, you guys.
Hey y'all.
Hey, Jen.
So
I have one more thing to say about what she just said about 48 hours. One of my homegirls, when we were in school, she was like, we were both looking for places to stay. She was like, honestly, I love you too much. Like, I do want to live together and possibly ruin our friendship. And we never bumped heads or nothing like that. But she was just like, I just don't want to live with nobody that I'm close with.
right, because too much of one person can be too much. Like, just
you know what?
Like,
I lived with my best friend. She was who I moved out with when I was a teenager. She was in her early 20s. I was a teenager. And I moved in with her. And one of our guy friends, he was like, wow, you guys are the first females I see to live together and not stop being friends. Because that's true. So just Fallon, she says some friends, and you guys, this is how I personally feel about high maintenance friends. Some friends be using people to ignore their own reality.
High maintenance, that as a distraction, absolutely.
That's what I think, because some people are on the phone all day.
They can't be by themselves.
People all day. They cannot be alone. And so, in my opinion, is that really friendship, or is that you need constantly to be?
You're depending on them.
That's codependency. That's what I said. If you have the person that like they have to talk every day, all day, you're not the only. I know I'm not the only person you talk to. I know I'm not. There's no fucking way. Codependency. You have to talk to somebody.
So do you guys feel, Reem, Brittany, this is going to lead into Jen. Do you guys feel that you guys are good friends?
I ask myself that all the time. Like, but I think I'm a good friend. If there are some people in here that I would consider a friend, Jazz, I don't know if you're still in here, but I feel like I'm a good friend. But I feel like that's one of those things that you can't really proclaim yourself. Like, I feel like that's something that has to come from somebody else. Like, how are we supposed to look in the mirror and see what other people see? You understand? Like,
yeah. I think that I'm a good friend. Like, I'm always going to be honest. I'm always going to pull up if you ever really need me to pull up. I am recluse. And I feel like that's what makes me judge if I'm a good friend, because I don't feel the need to always be around. But when that shit counts, but you know, you can call me. We can be on the phone for hours. Like, you already know if you need anything, like, I'm that person. So I consider myself a good friend. And I'm definitely loyal as fuck to a fault.
That's me too.
You know this.
That's
loyal as fuck.
Now, yes. No.
You know I'm loyal to a fault. It'd be like, what? Like, it ain't even my problem. Like,
I wasn't gonna bring that up, but yes.
I'm just saying.
But look, so Jen, it's funny because Taylor for the People,
Thanks,
hey
D.
Shayna, she's in
That's
the
my
comments.
girl.
She said that Jen is a great friend, but I actually just spoke to Jen and she says she ran into a situation where two of her friends felt that she was not being a good friend. So Jen, first, introduce yourself and then tell us your story.
So I'm Jennifer. I'm also a business owner, so I'm always freaking busy. I
Yeah.
run 3 businesses. So I had 2 friends from like back in the days. We've been friends since we were roommates. We grew up together. We did everything, party together. And then life happens, you know, you work, you're busy. So one time, like, I didn't talk to my friend in months. Like, she got a new man, everything, you know, things is happening. And I ain't talked to her in months. The New Year's came. I write all my close friends Happy New Year's. I wrote her Happy New Year's, and she wrote me a long ass message on how I'm a horrible friend on New Year's. On New Year's, how I was a horrible friend and I haven't been there for her.
Wait, this past
And
month?
yeah.
Damn.
Oh.
No, this was so this was not this year, but last year.
2021 New
Okay.
Year.
Yeah, 2021. Yeah. So she wrote me a whole long message. I literally didn't even know how to respond to it. And I shut down to like shit like that. So I just didn't talk to her. I literally didn't say nothing. I was just like, what do you say to that? Yeah, like what do you say to that? So I didn't speak to her. It's been a year later. We do have like the same friends and we spoke and we like literally sat down and had a conversation. I was like, if you knew I was that friend that don't call you like, you know me, I'm that person. I like to go out by myself. If y'all ever seen me, I'm outside by myself. And
That's a
friends get mad
fact.
because I don't really invite everybody to everything because I have separate friends. Like I got associates that I like to see at the club bar and they're cool. I have fun with them and I feel like they don't really need extra from me. It's like we get lit, then I go home and that's it.
Yeah.
So I'm literally that person. But we talked this year and she was like she was going through like a rough time. She was going through depression, postpartum, and that was her reason to, you know, attack me that way, although she did felt like I could have been a better friend.
Can I just say something really fast though? How is that your fault? Like, you could have been going through your own shit and you didn't say anything because you're so low maintenance and self-sufficient that you didn't say anything at all. So how is it that it's okay for her to push her problems and her personal dealings onto you when you're literally spreading cheer? Happy New Year's. Literally, have a happy New Year.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, you don't have to.
So I did have other friends complain about the same thing about like me being that friend that don't call. So this year I said maybe it is a problem with me and maybe I do need to start calling people a little more. Like just at least once a week, twice a week. Just to check how they're doing because people are going through things.
So wait,
that's one thing that I had to notice about myself, that maybe I can be a better friend and be that person to call at least once in a blue, but I'm never going to be that person to call you every day.
Because you know what it is? The same way they have to know our personality, we have to understand theirs. So it's a compromise with it. So that's something that I battle with too. Because I be like, I really don't have the energy to have a conversation right now, but I know this bitch need to check in. So I do it. But I completely understand that.
Just Fallon said that's the part they keep skipping. So what is it that they keep skipping? And Tiny's in here. Tiny is one of my best friends, you guys. And she says, I struggle with friendships because I give too much and I expect way too much in return. But here's the thing, right? So personally, I don't think that Tiny is a high maintenance friend, although she thinks that she is, because we do communicate on a daily basis. But I posted a video before this episode that said, you can love someone, you can care someone and not enjoy hanging out with them.
That's true.
Which is very true. Now, with Tiny, I love her, I care for her, and I enjoy her company. But there are friends that I have that I love and I care for, but no, I don't want to speak to you every day. I don't want to hang out with you all the time because we don't like vibe in that way.
Yeah.
Right. So like people who are high maintenance, I feel like you should seek out other high maintenance friends who you vibe with on that level.
Or a therapist. Because my thing is like, you know, like
that part, a therapist, girl.
She's like, what lady?
That are really trained to help you. Like, okay, so I just got into a horrible car accident. I almost lost my life. all this shit. I was in, my jaw was literally wired shut. I was talking like this.
Yes.
Like,
you was Kanye, baby.
You guys, like, literally,
yes,
her photos, like, if you see it, she was, like, near death.
It was really bad. I'm going to make a reel of
They
it.
did a really good job because you look beautiful, bitch.
Thank you, girl. I'm still recovering, but, long story short, I had the worst. Like, and there are people that I never thought would write me and pray for me and, like, check on me. And like I said, I'm a low maintenance friend. I don't call people every day. I don't text people every day. But when you see me, you're going to feel my energy. Like, oh, my God, I love you so much. How are you? Mm-hmm. That's just me. Like, even if I haven't seen you in a long time, like, or we don't talk that often, or we don't even click like that. Like, my motto in my head all the time, it doesn't cost me shit to be nice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like that. And there are people that I really thought would reach out and didn't. And when they have, it's like, it's okay, girl. Like, oh, I didn't write you. I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, God
that's
got me.
okay. As a friend, if you're in a car accident, that's not okay. But I'm not to reach out and like, that's not okay.
Like, if they knew,
if they know you're in an accident,
I get it. But I get it. But my thing is, there's people that don't know. There are people that, like, okay, like, I told Eka, like, I removed so many followers that were the first 10 people watching my story, watching me suffer, and couldn't even send a praying emoji. Like, just an emoji. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was so weird to me that they were watching me for entertainment and but couldn't reach out to say, I'm glad you survived. You know what I'm saying? But so I'm not saying it's crazy. Not important. It's not serious. It is. But like I said, I am very into prayer. I know God got me. I know that there are people that I'm grateful and I love my people and I'm so grateful for anyone that has reached out, every single person. But I know that if nobody reached out, I would still be okay because God has me. That's how I feel. I don't know about anyone else. I understand the sentiment of people being like, nah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's because you self-sufficient. That's because you, like, no matter what goes on, that's just how you are. But it still doesn't mean that it's not reflective of how those people might view you or how most people might view your relationship. So you cannot be bothered by it, but it doesn't mean you can't take it as a
no, you gotta know.
Do you matter
like
to
you
people?
Said, like, you gotta realize that does reflect on how they feel about you. That does reflect on the type of friend that you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, it does. But I've also been on since I was 17, and I've been through situations where I didn't have anyone. The only thing I had was myself and God.
Yeah.
So
I get it.
You know,
you strong. Like I think you're self-sufficient. So there's nothing wrong with that. I was just knowledge on the other side of it, but I 100% understand. But I had COVID for 3 weeks, and niggas ain't know till I came up out of it.
Exactly.
So I feel you, and I told my grandmother, like, can you pray for me? And it was like normal how long I had went without talking to people. Like, niggas didn't even know. So when they finally come back around, it was like, I'm still coughing. Like, oh, I bitch had COVID. What the fuck?
Used to you not being that person to, talk to them every day.
Yeah.
That's the issue. That's the problem. When you don't talk to people, they think you just live life. And it's like, bitch, I almost died in this bitch.
Yeah.
But you guys, before we go on to the next topic, we have 7 minutes left of this hour. It's gonna cut off. Will you guys join us back?
Yes.
I gotta pee real quick. I'll come back though.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. But the next thing I want to get into, Jen mentioned that she is a business owner. Reem has her promotion that she does at the clubs and stuff like that. So when you have friends and you're a business owner, right? How do you feel when your friends think that they should be able to receive the benefits of your business just because they're your friends?
I want to add something to that, because the radio shit, if I get one more motherfucking SoundCloud link in my motherfucking inbox, continue.
Okay, wait. And you know what? The funny thing is, Brittany, I knew some people who once they found out you were on the radio, they were, trying to connect with you. So how do you guys feel about that?
I think if your friend loves you and they support you and they see the hard work that you put into your business, because business is not easy and people are literally struggling just to survive in their businesses, especially at this time. So if your friend loves you, they're going to support you. Like, for instance, I have a co-working space and is a space where people can utilize for different things. My friend owns a nonprofit and is 100 Girls Leading, and what she did was rent it for the summer for her girls. She paid full price. She didn't ask for a discount. She paid full price. If your friends love you, they're going to support that, and business is business, and friendship is friendship. I don't expect all my friends to support like my events. You know how some people, like, your friends need to come to your events. No, some of my friends don't even, like, they're not in that type of field.
Exactly.
So they can share it or whatever, but I really don't expect them to support as far as like come to a pop-up shop or a networking event that I'm doing, like nothing like that. But you know, the friends that do come and support, I appreciate it.
I mean, my friends, I like, again, maybe I support everyone else, so like they just do it for me. Like I never had anybody call me like, "Yo, I need to get it for free. Like, come to the door. Like, come to the door. Tell them that I'm good, so I'm good for free." Like, I don't run into those issues again, maybe because I don't do it to anyone else. I really don't be having to like drop a name to get it for free. Like, usually when I walk up, they're like, they don't charge me anyway. I don't gotta call nobody. I'm not trying to brag on that. That's just a fact. But like, but when it comes to like me needing like a flyer or like a DJ or like I don't want no favors. I don't want shit for free. I don't want nobody saying, "Oh, I gave her this." I don't want to lowball nobody. That's not the promoter that I'm trying to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I pay Bam his fee. I pay Easy his fee. I pay Perfect their fee. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what, because I respect the craft. There are other people that don't respect nightlife and don't respect DJs and promoters and shit and bartenders because they think that we don't have real jobs. Like, this
and that's
pays
how you
my
make
real
a living.
bills.
Yeah.
Like, it pays your real bills, takes care of your real kids. I'm gonna pay you your real fee. Like, you know, like,
right.
So that's how I see it.
The reason I bring this up is because a lot of times in the lifestyle, so Brittany Jay, Reem are both in entertainment, Jen is in business, and a lot of times I've had to like end friendships, like new friendships, like Reem was saying, it'd be the new bitches, right? So I heard someone say, like, if you're constantly having to get rid of friends or cut friends off, it's probably you, which I think in some cases true, right? But when you have a lot to give and you have like these opportunities that people see, you have a lot more people trying to be your friend because of what they feel that they can get out of it. So do you guys have that issue a lot?
I've experienced it. And these people, some people I actually did become friends with because I put them through, I don't want to say a hazing process, but I was an asshole just to see like what is really given. Like, but it's hard because especially when it's people that you already knew, it's like, oh bitch, we should be up, and it's like, well, I'm trying to figure that shit out, number one. Number two, like, they don't even put because you're in that position, they won't even be putting the work in. They'll want to hand it to them, and it's like, yeah, baby, no, like, I can't. That's not something I could do. I can't put my reputation on the line just because we grew up together. Like, that's not something that I could do.
Hello.
But as far as like new people, I'm still wary of new people. Like, cause I'm not motivated, but I'm still very much in the industry, and it'd be like every time somebody reaches out, like, oh, like somebody randomly call me or like write me on Facebook, even niggas who try to talk, I'll be like, whole time, like, you a fan, like, for real. So it's hard to gauge like what's real and what's not, like what's not real.
Hard.
So instead of trying to gauge it, I keep niggas where they at.
Exactly.
So my experience with friends and business is like, yeah, this gonna be the first time me saying it publicly because I just left it alone. But I went into business when I opened Dream Suite. It's been 2 years. I wanted to give my best friend at that time, she's not my best friend anymore, an opportunity to co-own the space with me. She didn't invest in the space, but after she put investment in it. So remind you, I already paid my rent, already opened the space, everything's paid for, it's done, it's open. She wanted the opportunity to come into business, so I let her. When she came into business, it was just horrible business. She was literally about to sabotage my business. So 2 months in, I told her we can't be in business anymore. And she flipped out, went crazy, felt that I used her for the 2 months.
Oh my God! Wait!
Literally.
Just after this, can I finish the other story that I had?
It's 9:30.
We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back.
Okay.
Yeah, she flipped out. It was crazy. And she went on Facebook rants talking shit about me. Like literally, like you could tell she wanted to say these things about me because you were my best friend for about mad years. I had nothing bad to say after that. Like I'm not going on Facebook. I'm not saying shit bad. Even after she did what she did, I still, because my reputation, I can't go. You know, I can't be on Facebook talking shit. I'm a whole community leader. I do a lot of positive shit. I'm working with kids. I'm a mentor. So I can't be up there talking shit. I almost did the other day. And this is how good my friends are. That they like called me in 2 seconds. One of my guy friends called me like, bitch, delete that. That is not your character. That is hers. And people know who you are and they know your character. And you ain't got to sit there and defend nothing. Yep. So she posted my picture on social media and started talking shit. But that taught me a lesson not to go
she
for
posted
business
your
with.
picture?
Yeah.
Girl,
basically telling the
I
story
hate
and stuff
shit like
you
that.
in my chest. I feel you.
How can you flip like that?
Yeah.
She
So
posted
people
your
knew
picture and said what?
She posted my picture, was like, this is my old best friend. She's dead to me. I wanted her 6 feet under. She took so much from me because I took her, because I literally told her we can't get business. Huh? No, I'm not friends with her now.
Where's she at? We go in there now, bitch.
Where's she at? Yeah, that was a week ago. Yeah, it was crazy.
Not it was 7 days ago.
Bitch, where is she at? Why you still? Where's she at? We going there.
Bitch, I'm dizzy.
Where's she at?
I don't know.
Exactly. She been stopped liking you.
What's crazy is I literally haven't seen this girl in a year. After I cut partnership with her, I didn't see her. So it was just like, why bring it up a whole year later, talking shit for no reason?
That's
like, wait, I'm confused. So she posted your picture a week ago?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But this happened a year ago?
I was pissed off and I went on a rant, and I'm not gonna lie, I wrote her a message. I threatened her, cussed her out, but then I wrote it also on Facebook. And my friends on Facebook like, Jen, that is not you. No, don't do that. And I was just like, all right, let me delete this, because I do have people who follow me that are in like big places and say I want to get an investor or something.
Yeah.
Like I'm sitting here talking shit on Facebook, that it traces back to you. So
it'd be hard to be the bigger person on that shit. God damn.
It'd be hard. It'd be hard. You really do want to try to share your side of the story and cuss people out, and fight and do all that crazy shit. But what I notice is she don't got a lot to lose. I do. So if I respond to that shit, I will be losing.
She don't got shit to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yo, she a trifling ass bitch.
I didn't know that happened.
Yeah. It happened.
Oh, wow.
It happened.
You know what's crazy is that sis that I was talking about earlier that was like obsessed with me. When I went through something with my man back then or whatever, and we didn't talk for 2 weeks, right? I went back to work and I was at Show Palace. I'm going live doing my makeup and shit, right? Just doing my makeup. She comes on my live and it's like, oh, you in New York and you didn't call me. You came to work and you didn't call me.
The stalker one?
The one that was obsessed with me. The one from
the
Miami
stalker.
and all that.
Oh, she sound like a stalker.
Yo, she was like, oh, you was in New York and you didn't call me. She's talking shit on my live. I'm like, yo, my bad. Like, it wasn't even, I took them to myself. I've been going through shit. She's like, oh, I'm just kidding on my live. But that texts me. Going off, talking about I used her for where I work, to where I get my weed, to where I be, like, yo, mad shit. That didn't stop there, right? Mind you, shorty, I met you. You was doing my makeup. You were the help. I was smoking weed already in New York, staying somewhere already in New York.
Yo, I love her.
That I already had. You know what I'm saying? That didn't stop there. She went on Instagram and dragged me. Was dragging me. I'm talking about.
So, all right. So it's about to cut off, you guys. Taylor for the People said it's so hard to be the bigger person. Tiny Way said, oh my God, this is so hard to be portrayed as the villain in the story. You be wanting to really tell your side. So when we come back, I want to speak about that, you guys. So I'm gonna cut it off. Will you guys come back, please?
Yeah, I gotta pee though. I'm gonna come back after I pee.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pee too. And Asia, come back. All right.